Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be quite an interesting one, because it's not like anything I've ever done before. This story actually happened to me and I'm actually still experiencing some of it. So this video will be a little bit different from any other videos I've done in the past. The shadows in my room keep moving. Okay, so recently, let's say within the past 2 weeks, I've been experiencing something that I really can't explain. And if I could explain it, I wouldn't be making this video. But basically, when I go into my bedroom at night and turn off all of the lights, I see what looks like shadows dancing around my room. And by dancing, I mean they're constantly moving in different shapes and forms. It's not a specific shape or form. It's just whatever it is that's causing this seems to be casting these random shadows that are moving all over the place. Now, there's no light source in the room. It's completely dark. The only way I know what color the walls are is because of the paint swatches that are on the wall. There's no windows in the room, so there's no light source coming from outside. And there's no electronics in the room either. There's no TV, there's no computer, there's no phone. There's nothing that would cast any kind of shadow. And even if there was a light source somewhere, this type of thing wouldn't be happening. I've seen shadows before, so I know that whatever is causing this is not a shadow that we typically think about. When I first noticed this, I thought that maybe it was my imagination. You know, maybe if you stare long enough at a blank wall, your brain is just going to start filling things in. So I tried covering up the wall with different things. I put up posters. I put up artwork. I hung up a tapestry on the wall to completely cover it. And then after I did that, I turned off the lights, and I saw the same exact thing. The shadows were still there. They were still dancing around on the wall. So that's when I decided that something else must be going on. So I called up a friend of mine who's a paranormal investigator. And yes, I have a friend who's a paranormal investigator. We went to school together. He's a real skeptic. That's how he became a paranormal investigator. He didn't believe in any of that stuff until he experienced a few things for himself. Then he became interested. So he came over to my house, investigated my room, tried to figure out what was going on. Couldn't find anything. Now, what he said was that the energy in the room seemed a little agitated. I don't know how else to describe it. He felt it too, but he couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was. No, I'm not saying that there's ghosts in my room, okay? It's not what I'm trying to say. What I am trying to say is that I'm not the only one who has experienced this. It started right after I finished painting the walls. Now, it's possible that it always has been like this and I just never noticed. But I painted the walls a really bright white, and before that the walls were a very dark blue. It's possible that with the lighter color it just makes it easier to see. But again, I don't think that that's the case because I've seen shadows before. And again, it's not like a shadow that I'm seeing. It's almost like a negative shadow. It's hard to explain. You know, when you walk between two trees and the light is behind you and the light shines through the leaves, sometimes you can see the silhouette of the tree. That's kind of what it looks like, but not really. It's more like if you took the silhouette and made it look like it was floating and moving around. Again, I don't want to say ghost, because I don't know if that's the case. But it definitely feels like there's something else in the room with me at night. And I'm not scared, I guess. Not like sitting in my bed and freaking out every time I turn off the lights. If anything, I'm more confused than anything. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Is there someone here? Is there something here? Am I going crazy? Is my friend going crazy? We both saw the same thing. He also experienced the same energy that I experienced. I guess I just wanted to get this out there because I do want to know what else to do. I'm not going to move out of my house. I'm not going to stop living in my room. I'm just going to deal with it. I guess. I'm curious if anyone else has experienced this before, if they have any idea what it could be because it's driving me crazy. I can't sleep at night. I lie in bed watching YouTube videos on my phone, trying to stay awake, so that whatever is in the room with me doesn't try anything. But again, I don't know if that's possible either. Maybe it's all in my head. There's also another part to this story. Whenever I leave my room, which is typically during the day, I never close the door. The door is always open. So it's weird that whenever I come back to my room and the door is closed, all of my posters are crooked. Like they're not hung straight. They're hung slightly crooked. And I swear that I hang them perfectly straight. So I do want to know if whoever is in my room with me at night is doing that, or if that is part of the same thing. It's really weird. The only thing I can think of is maybe at S, the house settling because the house is old. But that shouldn't cause this type of thing. So I don't know. I'm just curious if anyone else has experienced this, if they have any advice on what to do. And if you're in the area and you want to come over and investigate, I'm totally down for that. I'll have a link in the description box below if you want to contact me. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.